LIFE31 or email at briannaprince31@gmail.com for more information. Be sure to tune in next Sunday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as we continue to explore the pathways to success in the world of business. See you next time right here on the Journey to Business and Entrepreneurship.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Former President Trump is defending his comments that he would not defend NATO members that don't meet defense spending targets.
When I said that and when I made that statement, I want to energize them to pay.
During an interview with Fox News, Trump said NATO countries pay far less than what the U.S. pays into the alliance, and some take advantage. Trump faced backlash after saying he would tell Russia to, quote, do whatever the hell they want to countries who don't meet spending goals. The NATO Secretary General recently criticized the remarks, arguing that any suggestion that allies will not defend each other undermines security for all allies. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says it's up to the Israeli people to decide if they'll have new elections and leadership.
He is the Prime Minister of Israel. We respect the sovereignty of the Israeli people.
Speaking on Fox News Sunday, Kirby was referring to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu following Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer's speech calling for new elections in Israel. Schumer also criticized Netanyahu's approach to the war in Gaza. Kirby said President Biden recognizes Schumer was speaking for many Americans concerned about how the war is going. He added that Biden and Netanyahu have known each other for 40 years, and while they don't always agree, they do talk. 5 states will hold their presidential primaries on Tuesday. Scott Carr has more.
Candidates Donald Trump and President Joe Biden both already have enough delegates to clinch their parties' respective nominations, but will be looking to increase their numbers of delegates in Kansas, Arizona, and Florida. Ohio and Illinois will also be holding their state and congressional primaries. Reports say President Biden may also be competing with some uncommitted voters who may cast protest votes against U.S. military aid to Israel. I'm Scott Carr in Washington.
Today is Selection Sunday for the NCAA men's basketball tournament. The field of 68 will be revealed by the selection committee at 6 p.m. Eastern on CBS. 32
when
of
you
the
shop
spots
with
will be
local
filled by
merchants,
teams
more
that
of your money
automatically
stays
qualify
close to
for
home. By helping support local businesses, we all benefit. This message from MyTran eShop, family owned and operated for over 30 years. Save and bring your foreign or domestic vehicle to MyTran eShop, located at 218-91 Alessandro Boulevard in Moreno Valley, or call 951-243-7675. Visit online at mytraneshop.com. That's MyTRANE shop.com. That's MyTran eShop. Proud supporters of our local businesses.
The Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands is serving up some really cool ice cream at La Micho Acana. Then get your chocolates and other delights from See's Candies. Moms and future moms who visit the mall can cool off and relax while they get treated like royalty at Shiny Nails or Francis Nails and then pampered at Texture Hair. The Tri-City Center is filled with retailers who care about you. Shop at the Tri-City Center in Redlands and see why they call it the mall with a heart.
What would you do if you had a broken bone? You'd go to the doctor and use your insurance, right? Well, what would you do if you have a serious problem with drugs and alcohol? Most people do nothing until it's way too late. Your insurance can help you get clean and sober with the assistance of a place like the Detox and Treatment Helpline. Many times, addiction treatment is fully covered. So why not use your insurance to treat your addiction problem just like you would if you had a broken bone? And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you're allowed to take time off by law, and your employer doesn't need to know the reason. So there are 2 good reasons. You've got insurance you can use for your addiction problem, and with the Family Medical Leave Act, it's completely confidential. Call now, 800-398.
KCAA Radio has openings for 1-hour talk shows. If you want to host a radio show, now is the time. Make KCAA your flagship station. Our rates are affordable and our services are second to none. We broadcast to a population of 5 million people. Plus, we stream and podcast on all major online audio and video systems. If you've been thinking about broadcasting a weekly radio program on Real Radio plus the Internet, contact our CEO at 281-5900. 281-599-9800. 281-599-9800. You can Skype your show from your home to our Redlands, California studio, where our live producers and engineers are ready to work with you personally. A radio program on KCAA is the perfect work from home avocation in these stressful times. Just type kcaaradio.com into your browser to learn more about hosting a show on the best station in the nation, or call our CEO for details. 281-599-9800.
Do you have a debt problem? Are you being sued for an unpaid debt? Is your paycheck being garnished or your bank account emptied out? Do you feel like you're running out of options? The Fullman Firm is your friendly local law firm next door and has helped thousands of people just like you. Give us a call at 833-FULLMAN and see if we can help you too. It's a free confidential consultation. You have nothing to lose. For debts above $7,000, give us a call at 833-FULLMAN or check out FullmanFirm.com. That's 833-FULLMAN. The Fullman Firm. Let our lawyers get you on the path to financial freedom. The proceeding is not intended as a guarantee or estimate of the outcome of your case. Every case is unique, and past results are not indicators of the success of your case. Take control of your financial future and call 833-FULLMAN or visit FullmanFirm.com now.
Redlands Aviation of Redlands reminds us that too often our veterans and their spouses have trouble finding jobs. If you're an employer, join the Alliance to help support our transitioning military service men and women and their families. Bring elite skills, agility, and mission dedication to your organization. Hire smart and hire vets. That patriotic reminder is courtesy
Hey guys,
of
this is Andrew Caravella. Just wanted to let you know that KCAA has a new listener line for all of you that have a phone. Now you can listen to KCAA in the grocery store, in the doctor's office, or when you want to pretend you're on the phone with someone just so that creeper will leave you alone. Call 720-835-3099 today and listen to your favorite KCAA radio shows. That number again, 720-835-3099. KCAA Radio, the station that leaves no caller or listener behind.
Hi, I'm food critic Alan Borgen, and I'm excited to tell you about a small local company called Soaring Swine Acres that creates and sells over 300 delicious tasting and unique jams, jellies, honeys, sauces, pickled products, and their new Voodoo Queen holistic teas that you can't find anywhere else. You can visit Soaring Swine Acres store in Yucaipa, or you can purchase their products on their website, SoaringSwineAcres.com. That's SoaringSwine Acres, ACRES.com. Savor such delicious items like rosemary pear jelly, ginger orange jam, cherry chili jam, smoked apple jelly, plus so many more sensational products. They make great gifts for the holidays as well as for birthdays or other special occasions, or you can just pamper yourself and your family's taste buds. Visit them at SoaringSwineAcres.com. That's SoaringSwineAcres.com. Take it from me, food critic Alan Borgen, these food products are delicious.
And now, the voices of KCAA with an exciting announcement.
Want to hear NBC News or KCAA anywhere you go? Well, now there's an app for that.
KCAA is celebrating 25 years and our silver anniversary with a brand new app.
The new KCAA app is now available on your smart device, cell phone, in your car, or any place.
Just search KCAA on Google Play or in the Apple Store.
One touch and you can listen on your car radio, Bluetooth device, Android Auto, or Apple CarPlay.
Catch the KCAA buzz in your earbuds or on the streets, celebrating 25 years of talk, news, and excellence with our new KCAA app.
Just do it and download it.
KCAA, celebrating 25 years. Was your car involved in an accident or just need help with dents? All Magic Paint and Body Collision Centers, in business for over 30 years. Their highly trained staff and certified technicians and friendly staff are the best in the business and treat each car as if it was their own. All Magic Paint and Body Collision Centers are family owned. and offer state-of-the-art equipment and tools to ensure optimum results. They use the latest technology in computerized color matching and specialize in frame repairs. With their modern laser measuring systems, they're OEM certified, and they have 4 locations to serve you. All Magic Paint and Body Collision Centers offer rental car assistance with free drop-off and pickup services too, and their work has a lifetime guarantee. All Magic Paint and Body Collision Centers are in Norco, Eastvale, Moreno Valley, and in Fontana. Call them at 1-800-61-MAGIC. That's 1-800-61-MAGIC. All Magic Paint and Body Collision Centers. 1-800-61-MAGIC. All Magic Paint and Auto Body says, drive carefully.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sport. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Up Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, where finance meets everyday life in the most fabulous way possible. I'm your host, Ava Vimanuel, broadcasting live every second Sunday of the month, 3 p.m. on the KCAA Broadcasting Network, 105 AM, 102.5 and 106.5, your gateway to CNBC and NBC News. Whether you're tuning in from your car or online or streaming through TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, Spotify, or any other favorite channels you have, we're thrilled to have you with us on this journey to financial empowerment and a fabulous lifestyle. As a partner and the editor-in-chief of the Los Angeles Tribune, a global news and media icon since 1886, I bring you insights, stories, and expert advice to help you unlock doors of opportunities to open up to greater finance in a fabulous lifestyle. And for those of you who love to watch as well as listen, find us previous shows on Amazon TV and on Roku TV by subscribing to the Building Foundations channel. Today and every day, we are intersecting money, finance, mindset, and prosperous lifestyle. So here this week, I have the success mentor, money mindset expert, critically acclaimed best-selling author, and founder of Unlock Your Success, the perfect speaker for the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, Miss Dagmar Fleming. Welcome, Miss Dagmar.
Thank you so much, Ava, for having me here. What a great location to be chatting with you.
Absolutely. You know, of all of the places, we are now here on the cruise ship of the Marketing Cruise. Tell me the cruise ship. Is it Horizon?
Carnival Horizon.
Carnival Horizon. Talk about lifestyle and finance. So, I was telling you a while ago that my heart in the radio show is for people to see themselves, not just admire others, you know, Hollywood celebrities and all of that, but also see themselves in being able to live that. And being the success mindset and the money master that you are, and still being an immigrant with your accent. Where are you from?
Well, funny that you ask. I live in Texas, which I absolutely love, my favorite state in the United States. But I actually came from Poland, from a time when we were a communist country.
Wow. So how did you transition, coming from a communist country, coming to America, and now being the success mentor that you are, and specializing on money mindset? How was that journey like?
Well, living under communism has really programmed a lot of limitations into my mind. So what I say to my clients is that these days I specialize in unlearning your limits. Because when we look at our lives, it's the sayings about money, the money is the root of evil, or money doesn't buy happiness that we've heard all over and over again. And most people don't realize that they have programmed a money consciousness. They dictate how we show up. And especially when you live in a society, culture, or even religion that tells us that money or poverty is a virtue, then naturally some people struggle with reconciling the way they connect to source and how they perceive themselves within society or religion, and at the same time pursuing their dreams and trying to create the lifestyle that we sure are enjoying right now, and I think everyone deserves.
Right. Well, I admire your journey, because a lot of people find excuses and blocks in their mindset of things that they didn't have in the very beginning. My parents weren't born to wealth. I was born disadvantaged. So help us and give us some tips. Tell me a little bit about what Success Mentorship is about and your company.
Well, my passion is really to allow all aspiring entrepreneurs and current business owners to expand and actualize their potential, because I know what it feels to have your potential limited and to be forced to conform to other people's expectations and standards. So when I came to America, I really focused my passion on helping people accelerate their growth, embrace the income potential that they have within them, but most importantly, fulfill their life purpose. Because a lot of people who go from corporate environment into entrepreneurship run into this unfortunate scenario where we spend countless hours trying to generate revenue. And even though we want to create a freedom lifestyle for ourselves, we end up just covered in 12 hours of work, or even more, with no days off, and really trying to build up that dream. So I think it's important that as we look at our money mindset and all the beliefs that we brought with us into the current vision or dream, that we give ourselves permission to dream bigger.
That's so beautiful.
Think differently. Because the beliefs that were encoded in us do not necessarily mean that we are married to them. We can simply divorce those beliefs.
Right. And you walk that. You walk that and you live it. One of the beautiful things that I really love having you featured as the first guest of the Fabulous Lifestyle Show is like having spent a few days with you in the cruise, I've discovered that you've pretty much done every job there is. But like there isn't any excuse anybody can have, whether they're a server, they're a factory worker, you've done it all. When you first came to the country and you were still learning how to speak English, and I know that you've talked about how you had to watch after your mom and do all kinds of work. You represent the greater American dream.
Yes.
Not only the American dream, but the greater excuse also of a lot of the Americans who are stuck where they are. Like, I wasn't born to a wealthy family. I didn't have the education. And of course you had the education, but you were disadvantaged with coming to the country with not having the backer and the resources. So what are some of the common mind blocks that we encounter, that you've encountered, that would really support a lot of people to get out from just thinking day to day and survival? Like you said, think bigger, think different. What are some of the things that you could tell our audience?
Well, the first thing I would like everyone to encourage is that we have this inherent idea of unworthiness. When we look at people who are creating the lifestyle of their dreams, the first thought that most people have is, that's not me. They have something that I don't have. But here's a cool fact that most people don't realize. Per quantum manifestation, which is really how we realize our dreams, if you conceived a vision for yourself, then you already have within you everything you will ever need to fulfill that vision. So if you're dreaming big, if you want to have the lifestyle of luxury or simply of impact, because those are just as important, then just trust that as you go on your journey, the tools will be provided to you. They always say when the student is ready, the master appears. So that would be my first tip. And the second one is really take a moment to dissect your unconscious money beliefs, because we all have a money ceiling and it's hidden. Because until you hit it, you don't realize that you are sabotaging yourself and your income generating abilities. So a simple exercise I would recommend, write different income levels, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, and sit for a moment in quietness and meditation and ask yourself this question: how do I feel about this income level? What are the thoughts that are coming to my mind? And a lot of times is, I don't know how to get there. I don't think it's possible. I don't think I'm good enough. I'm too old. I'm too young. When you write down these money beliefs, which by the way I call money allergies. Yes, because they're definitely pesky and we want to get rid of them. when you realize what's going on in your subconscious mind, now you have power to say, do I want to subscribe to that belief? Does it support me in my vision, or am I ready to let it go? And the power is all within you.
That is just awesome. What's beautiful about that is I actually did that exercise a little bit. I'm like, millionaire, I can feel good. About billionaire, I don't know. Like, I still couldn't quite see myself and how I could produce that. And that's beautiful, because some people, you will be billionaire, but for some people, it will be probably 100,000 would be beyond their reach. And so when they find where they have money allergies, like you said, what are some ways and tips that you could give that people could start to exercise, for example, or work out to be able to stretch their money belief?
Absolutely. So in my money mindset workshops, I give a very simple but powerful exercise. Write down all your conscious money beliefs, things that you either believe yourself or you heard it from someone else. And first, identify the source. Usually it's our parents, grandparents, somebody on TV that said that I have to work hard for my money. For example, in the United States and actually around the world, we glorify hard work. So people who
hustle.
Yes, so then you cannot have it easy, because how can you reach certain level of style, lifestyle, and income without hardship? I don't believe in that. So once that you identify where that belief came from, the second step is to write a counter belief to that. For example, money comes easily to me with grace. Wouldn't you want to manifest your dreams without effort, without struggle? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah,
And yet
absolutely.
most people will say, no, that's not possible. I have to put in 12, 14 hours to reach a certain level of income. No, that's just a belief system. So you are in charge of what's happening in your mind. You have all the power within you.
That is awesome. So I already could hear right now just being able to shift your money belief, being conscious first of all.
Yes.
Like it's very important to be conscious, because when you're not even conscious of the money thoughts that you have, you don't know what's running and making decisions. So you avoid certain things you make very automatically because of your belief. But so being conscious about that, and then identifying those thoughts, and now creating a counter belief that you really get to choose. Now, once they've done that counter belief, what are some ways that they can do either to break some patterns or to start to exercise more of the belief that they have chosen?
So here's another cool exercise that I recommend for everyone, especially for aspiring entrepreneurs that haven't really gotten to certain level of entrepreneurial success. Our mind is constantly visually conditioning our beliefs. So let's say you're already making $200,000 in a corporation. You want to start a business that will bring you $500,000. Right now, it's out of your reach. So write $500,000 on a piece of paper and post it all around the house, so that every time you walk around, grab a cup of coffee, you're getting acquainted with the vibration, with the feeling of the income, that next income level. And what that does is slowly starts dissipating these internal blocks. Because think about it, once you get used to a certain situation, it's easier. It's only when something is beyond our current dreams that we have no attachments. We haven't felt it, we haven't seen it, so we are afraid of it. So using your mind and the visual cortex to imprint yourself with your vision, and it could be money goal, but it also can be any goal. This is why vision boards work. What I do is I just adapt this concept to money, because money is just a number. If you think about it, $1 million still has one in front of it. It's just how many zeros you attach to it.
Absolutely. Well, Dagmar, I am so grateful for your contribution. Where can people find you?
They can find me on my website, dagmarfleming.com.
So awesome. And we are having a website for this radio program, for this program. And so we'll also have her link on that website, and you'll see more on the next coming shows. You are listening to the KCAA radio program, And thank you so much, Dagmar. Coming right up, we're talking about mindsets. We're talking about beliefs, right? Like, we're gonna dive into like how to do everyday shifts, and we're gonna have Donna Campbell next. So we'll see you in shortly.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Tribune page. Here you will find original news programming, exclusive digital events, and shows that are directly from the community. At the Los Angeles Tribune, we believe in giving a voice to the voiceless. We are proud to be the only national brand to empower everyday people to make a difference. Since 1886, our reputation has been built on truth and responsibility. Thank you for watching and making a difference.
For general inquiries, contact today. Thank you on behalf of the Los Angeles Tribune team.
Do you remember the power of dreaming? M. Teresa Lawrence helps us all reconnect with imagination through her renowned Leadership of Play coaching program. Schedule a session with Teresa on Instagram at Your Trueness to ignite creativity and pursue huge dreams once more. Don't let your spark fade. DM Teresa at Your Trueness today and reclaim the magic of dreaming.
Tired of qualifying your leads and not getting the right clients for you? Join the finest women in real estate and learn how to attract the best clients and increase your referral network. Call now at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316 and become one of the finest women in real estate.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental property, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the Real Men of Real Estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
FireUp Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. FireUp Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing, and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. FireUp Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back, friends, to the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, where finance meets everyday life in the most fabulous way possible. We're here just a while ago with Dagmar Fleming, and right now we're bringing in Donna Campbell. Donna Campbell, let me tell you, is the president of the Healing Heart Inc., known as the Mind Whisperer, for her unparalleled ability for reprogramming your subconscious brain. So for her, it's to achieve your amazing results in all areas of finance and lifestyle. She's an international speaker, critically acclaimed author, podcast and retreat host, as well as a mentor. Donna Campbell. Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Show. And of course, we're on a cruise, so this is like the cruise vibe right here. We're in the Caribbean. We're in Curacao right now. So Donna, welcome.
Yes, thank you so much, Ava, for having me here and for being a part of this amazing adventure that we're doing.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. It's an honor. I've always been curious about the Mind Whisperer title.
Yes.
So tell us more about mind blocks on money. What are some ways we can remove those blocks?
Well, what's really interesting is oftentimes we talk about our beliefs or the blocks that hold us back from creating money or health or a particular lifestyle that we want to live. But underneath the thought, there is an energy, there's an emotion that fuels that thought. And so that's the level that I work on, because what we're doing is we are reprogramming the emotional frequency on a vibrational scale to shift and change everything it's associated with, such as all of the beliefs. So for example, a lot of times we'll think I'm rich and abundant, which is only 10% of our reality. The other 90% is deep in the subconscious, and we might feel less than or a lack or who am I? Am I worthy? And those are all words that cross over into our financial world.
So, 10% is what's showing up in the reality, 90% is deeply seated.
Absolutely.
That's powerful. Because if we only see 10% and yet it's kind of like, what comes to mind is an iceberg.
Yes.
Where you see the top, but there's like a whole big thing at the bottom. And then you also talked a lot, you said something about vibrations and frequencies. Yes. So tell us a little bit more about that, because that's not something that most people understand.
Right.
We understand more of the science of and the reality and the logic of things, but what's in vibrations and frequencies?
Yes. So Nikola Tesla, I think, said it best. And he said the secrets of the universe is energy, vibration, and frequency. And that's who we are. We're energy, vibration, and frequency. And that's why you're magnetically attracted to one person but repelled by somebody else. It works the same with money. We either attract it into our lives or repel it out.
Wow.
And so it's about having everything in alignment to how you feel, vibration and frequency, which can be measured to the thoughts that you're thinking. And when that comes into an alignment, you have instant creation 100% of the time in the way you want to receive what you're asking for.
Let's reverse roles, and I'm the guest, okay? I'm your perfect guest for this topic because vibrations and frequencies are like over my head. When you talk about aligning with vibrational frequencies, is it more your thoughts? Is it more your way of being? Like how do you shift a vibrational frequency, and how do you align with money and not align with money? Like how does that all happen? Like it's almost like a mystery,
right?
That nobody knows.
All right,
but you do.
Okay, yes. So can I just ask you like a couple of questions?
Sure.
If you were my guest. So first, I would want to know, what would you like to have better in the world of money? What would you like?
Happiness.
Right. That's a frequency, happiness. But how do you currently feel with where you're at?
Not enough?
Right. So when things are not enough, you're not going to have not enough in the outside world. In that 10% reality to create the lifestyle, the money, and everything that goes along with it. So what I do is we uncover where the not enough is at inside the body and transform it into the happiness, which is what you do want.
Okay.
And when it shifts in the subconscious, so it's just internally happiness, the next thing you know, you have everything you asked for.
Wow. Well, I do know that you've got a lot of, lessons and courses and videos on this. But if there's one thing that you can give our audience right now to be able to shift their vibrational frequency from lack to, from lack and not enough to happiness or abundance, what would be a way to do that?
The first thing that I would say is to create an awareness. And so set a timer on your phone, have it go off every 2 hours and 32 minutes from the time that you're in now, and stop yourself and say, how do I feel? Because that's going to give you a clue to what your vibrational frequency is at. So if you feel stress, worry, pressure, frustration, anger, fear, you know that there's something that needs to change. So ask yourself the opposite. What is the opposite of fear and frustration, it might be peace and happiness. So you're going to breathe in for 2 to 3 minutes, breathe in oxygen, all the good things. You're going to think the word happiness and peace. When you breathe out carbon dioxide, all of the things the body doesn't need, the toxins. You're going to breathe out the stress and the frustration. So it's happiness and peace, stress and frustration. And when you do that, you will experience a physiological change in your body. You go back to your task at hand. You're more in a flow. Everything becomes more effortless. And you reset the timer for another 2 hours and 32 minutes.
What's under 232?
It's just a number. You could set it for 3 hours and 17 minutes. The point is don't set it at the top of the hour or the half hour, because subconsciously, you know, you're going to be checking, is it 3:15 in the afternoon yet? Is it 3:15? Instead, it's a random number, so it catches you off guard, so you can really check and see how you feel. But it's all about creating that awareness.
That is so beautiful. And, you know, combining with just talking to Dagmar a while ago about identifying what your money thoughts are, and now applying what you're bringing, and, you know, inhaling and being aware of the abundance, letting go and exhaling, you know, what doesn't serve you, is just so beautiful. Donna, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Where can people find more of you?
You can just put my name into Google. It's going to pop up, all the social media. But if you just want to connect with me, just go to bettercalldonna.com.
bettercalldonna.com. I love that. You better call Donna. We're going to have another break, and when we come back, we are going to bring an amazing man who's just like super stylish, and I'll tell you more about him in a little bit. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you.
You're listening to Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. I'm your host, Ricky Perry, and we are affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and Sports, where we broadcast to over 5 million households in the greater Los Angeles area. If you missed our previous shows, you can watch us on our streaming networks on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and the Android app.
Do you remember the power of dreaming? M. Teresa Lawrence helps us all reconnect with imagination through her renowned Leadership of Play coaching program. Schedule a session with Teresa on Instagram at Your Trueness to ignite creativity and pursue huge dreams once more. Don't let your spark fade. DM Teresa at Your Trueness today and reclaim the magic of dreaming.
Tired of qualifying your leads and not getting the right clients for you? Join the finest women in real estate and learn how to attract the best clients and increase your referral network. Call now at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316 and become one of the finest women in real estate.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, where finance meets everyday life in the most fabulous way possible. I was just with Dagmar a while ago and with Donna Campbell, and now we have someone so amazing with a background in engineering and software for over 25 years. Sean Lazon is the perfect lifestyle expert in combining career and relationships with their unique genetic blueprint and wisdom potential. It's all about connection, creating deep, nourishing relationship with your friends, family, colleagues, and of course, yourself. Embrace an effortless lifestyle and be unapologetically yourself. And talking about being unapologetically yourself, let's welcome to the show, Sean Lazon. That's the vibe. You know, for all of you who are listening on the radio, I would encourage you to watch the show next week on Roku TV and Amazon Fire TV and, you know, the Android app, because you gotta see Sean Lazon. So that's interesting, coming from engineering, and normally engineering is more calculating, right? Like, how did you go from being calculating, analytical to relationships and connection?
Thanks, Ava. Thanks for allowing me to talk here. I just first want to say I'm really excited to be able to talk right after Donna Campbell. Donna's been my mentor actually for a couple years now, and it's really great. We have a lot of similar views on how the world kind of works, but then we approach it differently. She has this beautiful energetic connection, doing muscle testing, things like that, where I look at it a bit more like an engineer. So
hold on.
Yes.
I just wanted to show you, this is actually relationship at walking relationship. He just took the time to elevate someone who spoke before him. And that's what great speakers do, is like really hear who came before them and honor them and elevate them. And you just demonstrated that, like being the guru of relationships, connections, even connection with yourself. I'm like, you just demonstrated that. And so I just wanted to like have people be aware of that a lot of times people are about themselves, that we forget to notice the people around us. So tell me more about how we can tie in. Dagmar talked about money consciousness. Donna talked about the mindset and subconscious reprogramming. And now we're tying it into lifestyle and relationship with Sean. So what's something that in your wheel of expertise you could add and help people see a different lifestyle for them than the one that they're probably unhappy with?
Right. So we're all saying the same thing. I loved what Donna said, is that you asked what her challenge was. And the first thing was connecting with yourself. And it's really the number one thing to do, is really understanding yourself. So taking a breath and saying, where am I right now? And then from there, accepting that part. That's the part that I would like to add in there. It's 100% about self-love. Whatever is going on right now, perhaps you're feeling challenged with having a conversation, you're feeling really anxious, perhaps going to meet someone, and just feeling that I feel anxious right now, and accepting that. Because within the shadows always lies the gift. So let me put it specifically. So if I'm anxious about talking to you, all right, I can judge that, saying, oh, I shouldn't be anxious anymore. That puts us in a negative state of beating myself up. And it's a way that some coaches work, not with me. It's about loving yourself, because in that anxiousness, the gift in that is you really care. You care about how you're making a connection. You're caring how other people are perceiving you. Now, there's better ways of approaching that, but that caring puts that, oh yeah, that is really good, that I care about other people. I care about myself. And from that place of self-love and self-acceptance, you can take the breath that Donna was talking about and go into a more elevated, more nourishing way of connecting with other people.
So I want to just munch on this a little bit
Let's
longer.
Munch. Yeah.
It's self-love, acceptance.
Yes.
Just being aware that whether you're anxious or you're worried. A lot of things we wish were different, we don't like, we don't want. We wish we were somewhere else or someplace else, or we should have been there yesterday, whether it's financially, career, family, or such. When we're in that vibration of not wanting, and you're saying the key is self-acceptance and self-love. So I wanted to give you the space. We're going to go into a short break right now, but get into that space of just being aware. What is it that you don't like, wish were different, want to change? And when we come back, we're going to ask Sean what to do about that. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. I'm your host, Ricky Perry, and we are affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and Sports, where we broadcast to over 5 million households in the greater Los Angeles area. If you missed our previous shows, you can watch us on our streaming networks on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and the Android app.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Tribune page. Here you will find original news programming, exclusive digital events, and shows that are directly from the community. At the Los Angeles Tribune, we believe in giving a voice to the voiceless. We are proud to be the only national brand to empower everyday people to make a difference. Since 1886, our reputation has been built on truth and responsibility. Thank you for watching and making a difference.
For general inquiries, contact today. Thank you on behalf of the Los Angeles Tribune team.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing, and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
So welcome back, and you are at the Fabulous Lifestyle Show with the fabulous Sean Lazan, and we just posed a question a while ago on what are your thoughts about where you are, what are the things that you don't like, don't want, wish were different, and now we're going to ask Sean, what does someone do about that? When they find that usually anxiety comes from what? From wanting things to be different? Like, where is anxiety?
It comes from focusing on myself versus, actually, I love this question. Let me put it this way. If I am, and this is my experience growing up, like I was very, very anxious about going into groups, right? As engineering, right? The engineering was a result. What my experience was going into a room and feeling anxious about talking to people, because I was in my head thinking, I want them to like me. right? And I think this is a problem that a lot of people have, like in their selves. So what I realized, if I make it about the other person, if I talk about you and really get to know you authentically, then it comes away from myself. I'm focused on you, and the thoughts about do I get them to like me are completely gone. I realized this, and I went from, oh, are they gonna like me, to, wow, I can make a connection super quickly. And then I noticed other people would join the conversation. And I have to say, it was a really cool sense of power that I could just connect with everyone. I see everyone just eating this up because we're in such a lack of connection. We're in this culture of isolation, and we need to be moving towards a culture of connection. And what that connection means is just talking and caring about the person or people that I'm talking to right now. It's all about care. It's all about authenticity. It's all about creating a deep, nourishing connection. And when we do this, I feel good, you feel good, we all feel good. We take that high vibration, we share it out with other people. We can make a difference in everyone in this deck by us just connecting and being in the sense of love.
That's so powerful. Talk about what I heard you say was, instead of focusing in yourself, wanting to be liked, wanting to do it right, wanting to, being afraid of doing it wrong or screwing up, like focusing out and being interested in other people. From there, you get to create connections and relationships, and it can be an amazing experience wherever you go.
Right.
What a summary. Right. So how can people find you, Sean?
Just like Donna, I have a Talk with Sean. That's Sean, SHAWN.com. That'll bring me in. I'd love to have a short conversation with anyone.
And I promise you, he's so fun to talk to. So talk with, not talk to.
Yes, because we're talking with.
Right.
Sean.
Talkwithsean.com.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back, and we're bringing the business strategist of the Los Angeles Tribune, the sponsor of this show. Thank you, Sean, for being with us.
Thanks, Ava. It was great.
You're listening to Fabulous Lifestyle Radio. I'm your host, Ricky Perry, and we are affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and Sports, where we broadcast to over 5 million households in the greater Los Angeles area. If you missed our previous shows, you can watch us on our streaming networks on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and the Android app.
Looking to attract your target market without soliciting or doing the cold calling? Call Marie Waite and book your consultation. Branding gives you the power to create a unique and classy perception of your business for your target audience. A marketing plan without the right branding will always cost more, take longer, and tend to deliver subpar results compared to a well-branded business. Marie Waite is a branding strategist who formulates effective marketing and media programs to promote your business in building your name, brand, and legacy. Marie has over 10 years of experience and a proven record of creating strong brand content for business owners, entrepreneurs, and companies using her creative ideas, recommendations, and innovative programs. Book now at mariewaite.com or call her at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio Talk Show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental property, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about. So join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Tribune page. Here you will find original news programming, exclusive digital events, and shows that are directly from the community. At the Los Angeles Tribune, we believe in giving a voice to the voiceless. We are proud to be the only national brand to empower everyday people to make a difference. Since 1886, our reputation has been built on truth and responsibility. Thank you for watching and making a difference.
For general inquiries, contact today. Thank you on behalf of the Los Angeles Tribune team.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, where finance meets everyday life in the most fabulous way possible. And we are bringing in the final bow on the whole gift that's putting it all together. A brand and business strategist with a background in organizational design, business development, sales, and strategies. Talk about real life things, right? With an MBA from Columbia and a background in finance, consulting, and tech, and worked with multiple Fortune 100 startups and small businesses, enhancing and highlighting personal and business stories and impact through their design and straight. The business strategist of the Los Angeles Tribune leadership. Let's welcome Alicia Magnus Lewis. Alicia, what an honor for you to close our show, our inaugural show at the Fabulous Lifestyle on Finance in KCAA Radio. So we've had Dagmar talk about the money mindset, and then Donna talked about subconscious reprogramming, and Sean on relationships and connection, and now we're bringing it to strategy. Talk about finance and lifestyle, and strategy. What's something that you can give in the next 3 minutes before we close on how people can strategize something that can change and reposition them for a better finance and lifestyle in 2024?
Yes, thank you so much, Ava, for having me here today. So you said it, we talked about consciences, we talked about mindset, we talked about relationships. What can they do? Understand where you're at. Like, the first step is awareness, because when you're aware of where you are, you can figure out where you want to go next. And that's where the next part is. What are your strategic goals and priorities? You need to have a goalpost. And like we heard here today on the show, like Dagmar was talking about, think big. When you have those goalposts, think big. Have it on your sticky. If you want to be a millionaire, have it on your sticky. Write it in your planner. Think big, but you need to have that awareness. You need to have that mindset, and you need to see it around you. And then surround yourself with people and tools that can help you get there. Sean was talking about relationships. Relationships are amazing. It's not about, oh, what are they going to think about me? It's what can I bring to them, and how can we connect with each other, and how can I learn from them? And then you can bring that back into your own life. So you need to know where you're starting from. You need to have a plan, and then you need to have the resources, the tools. It's a financial planner. If you were talking about money, it's having an accountant. It's looking at what you spent on last month. It's really having that awareness and understanding. Because when you know that, and you know your goal, and you set a big goal, then you can bring in the right tools, the right teachers, the right guidance to really help you go to where you want to go next. That applies to finances, that applies to businesses, but that also applies to your life. And when you think about it from a business strategy perspective, all of those things are important. What is your business consciousness? We talk about mind consciousness a lot, but what is your business consciousness? What are you putting out there? Who are you on the inside? And when you're connecting with your customer, your audience, your clients, are you talking at them? Are you talking with them? Relationships are key, but to talk with them, you have to understand who they are. Are you just trying to take something from them, take their dollars, and then they don't come back? Or are you providing value to them that's long-term, that's impactful, because you care about them for the thing that you're providing to them? And when you do that in the right way, that money will flow into you. Your consciousness is expanding because you're not just thinking about yourself. That anxious mindset. Anxious mindsets also apply to business. Oh, can I make it? Are we going to make ends meet? Like, oh, I want to expand. I don't know if I can. Oh, I want to do this. I don't know if we can do it, right? But if you change that understanding to, it's not about what can we do it? How can we give to the people that we're serving, and flip that around? Now you can be strategic in how you're outlaying your strategic priorities and your goals. You can bring in the right team members to execute. If you know that you're doing a product launch and you need a website and you need a brand design, and that is not your skill, find someone. partner with someone. We're here on this fabulous marketers cruise. They've been talking about joint ventures. That's connections, that's relationships. Find someone who can help you get what you want to bring to the people that you want to connect with out there, and do it in the right way so that you can focus on your zone of genius. That can be for your business operations, your marketing, your branding. Connect with your pricing strategy, right? Oftentimes business owners, it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't make that relationship. You don't have to know, right? It's always about who is around you. Use the people around you to empower you and empower them back. They empower you, then you get to empower your clients, your audiences. And that's how you grow. You're creating that authentic connection with the people that you're trying to serve. Your business will expand. And when you do it with partners, you bring in the right tools. When you have a strategic plan and goals, you have a roadmap. It's not just one piece or the other. It's what is the entire circle, the entire package. Thinking about that from a high level and strategizing the right people to bring in, but always knowing at the end of the day, it's not about you, it's about what you're doing to the world. That's how you grow in your finances, your personal life, but also in your business.
I have one word for that. Wow. Wow. So we just packed a 5-day masterclass in about 5 minutes, I think. And don't worry, she's the business strategist of the Los Angeles Tribune. She's going to be here week after week. And I'm grateful that this can be watched and rewatched in Roku TV, in Amazon Fire TV. It's beautiful because there's so much there that in what you've said. And I'm sure we'll definitely bring you back on the next show. But for now, we are grateful that you've spent time with us at the Fabulous Lifestyle Show, sponsored by the Los Angeles Tribune. Gratitudes and highlight to our CEO, Mo Rock. And with that, we will see you second Sunday of the month, 3 p.m. Pacific time, here on the KCAA Network. See you soon.
See you soon.
The Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Inland Talk Express.
The information economy has arrived.
The world is teeming with innovation as new business models reinvent every industry. Inside Analysis is your source of information and insight about how to make the most of this exciting new era. Learn more at InsideAnalysis.com.
InsideAnalysis.com.
And now, here's your host, Eric Kavanaugh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back once again to the only coast-to-coast radio show all about the information economy. It's time for Inside Analysis. Yours truly, Eric Kavanaugh, is here with a good buddy of mine, one of my besties from the Pittsburgh region, Andy Hanna, who has quite a pedigree. He's done a lot of really cool things. We're going to talk about the origin story for Blue Street Data. I came across Andy on LinkedIn, which is obviously the ideal networking platform in social media for business. Those folks have done an excellent job. They've also spun out some great technology. In fact, Apache Kafka, which is now everywhere under the stewardship of a company called Confluent, that came out of LinkedIn. That's the engine used to run LinkedIn. Was called Apache Kafka. It's now a huge source. And in fact, it's a source of data for one of my other clients, a company called Oceans. They just rolled out an announcement today. They landed another $49.4 million of investment, an extension of their Series B. And Chris Gladwin, their CEO, was telling me that Confluent is one of the big sources of data for their platform. So LinkedIn, good stuff. That's how I met Andy, through one of his master's students at 1486 Labs. But he's got a longer origin story than that. And we'll kind of dive in. It'll be fun to remember where we've come from and how we got here. It's kind of hard to really wrap your head around the changes. They've been so significant and so compelling over the last 2 decades. But here we are. So with that, Andy Hanna from 1486 Labs and the University of Pittsburgh and OTHOT, welcome to Inside Analysis. How's it going?
Eric, thank you so much for inviting me. This is so much fun. I'm so excited to be on the show this afternoon and can't wait to chat with you about, the past really 30 years and what's changed and how we've evolved over that time.
Yeah, and I remember a friend of mine came over to my apartment in New Orleans and was all purpose driven. He was like, "You are going to get on this thing." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it was the internet. And I was like, "All right." I had heard about